Valletta, a smorgasbord of experience and discovery.
We love Malta. We hope you love it too.
We've just arrived at the Palazzo Prince d'Orange Hotel in Valletta, Malta. We've had a very long flight and we're tired, but we're uplifted by this amazing, amazing apartment.
Here we are in downtown Valletta. The entire city of Valletta is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, built by the Knights of St John in the 1500s as a refuge for injured soldiers and pilgrims during the Crusades. It houses countless examples of Baroque architecture, including the 17th century palazzo where we're staying. Let's explore this fascinating open-air museum.
I think the British were here once, somehow.
Hello, I'm in Malta.
So we're on the rooftop terrace of our hotel, and the view is pretty spectacular. We're having a few snacks. We've just gone to a local market and bought some cheese and olives and wine. This morning we're exploring the area around the harbour. Old rubbed shoulders with gleaming new luxury. Well, we've stopped by the gardens for a glass of Prosecco and a beer.
Well, after we've finished our spot at lunch, we're off to the War Museum.
And the reasons why the whole population of Malta was awarded a St George Cross by the British for their immense bravery.
Okay, we're in. Are you ready for the excitement?
Here were the dragon killers, built to protect Malta from dragons. The Knights of St John constructed this building, the Fort of St Elmo, in 1552, to defend themselves against their old enemies, the Ottoman Empire, who'd ousted them from Rhodes in 1530. The Turkish army had their eye on Malta and set sail in 1565, landed and began bombarding the fort from higher ground, reducing it to rubble within the month. The Knights resupplied the fort from across the harbour and held out for 3 months until the walls were reduced to rubble. The Chapel of St Anne. The Turks stormed in, killing all the defenders save those who swam across the harbour. They decapitated the dead bodies and floated them on the water on mock crucifixes. The Maltese army, in return, beheaded their Turkish prisoners and fired their heads in cannons into the Turkish camp. The late arriving Spanish and Italian forces got to Malta in September 1565 and routed the Turks, who fled from the island. In recognition of the Knights of St John's bravery, European money flooded in, allowing the Knights to construct Valletta. As the Second World War progresses, the British send a submarine full of much-needed supplies to Malta, but the enemy torpedo nearly all the convoy protecting it. The sub does manage to get to Malta in one piece. Since the war began, Malta had been under constant attack from the enemy. In recognition of their bravery, the entire country was awarded the St George Cross by the British.
It's only early June and already at sort of nearly 9 o'clock at night, it's still a beautiful temperature.
Our first course and a completely delicious ceviche.
The Maltese ceviche. Nothing like.
Now for the main course, pasta from the sea. Yum. Matt is having fresh octopus. That looks delicious as well.